Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel Basics of Computer Engineering. In today's video, we will be learning about the concept of 3D array which will be displayed in the form of a matrix, and then we will also see how to add and multiply two arrays simultaneously. Let us now start with our first code, which is to declare a 3D array in the form of matrix. We will start our code with hash include angular bracket stdio.h. Then we will write hash include angular bracket conio.h. Then we will write void space main parenthesis, and then we will be making use of opening curly braces to start our program. We will be declaring an array which will be of integer data type and it will be named as m. It will be having 9 elements, so its size would be 3 rows and 3 columns. After the declaration of the array, we will use an equal to operator, and then by making use of opening and closing curly braces, we will display all the 9 elements of our array. Here we will be making use of nested for loop, hence we are declaring two more variables of integer data type, which are a and b, and they will be used for the concept of looping. In the next line, by making use of printf statement, we will display a text message as elements of our first array are. After this, we will start a for loop, and in parenthesis we will write as a equal to 0 semicolon a is lesser than 3 semicolon a plus plus, and then end of our parenthesis. Then we will use opening curly braces, and by making use of printf statement we will shift the content to next line. This step is required over here because we want to print our array in 3 by 3 form. Hence we are shifting the content in the next line. After this, we will start another for loop, and in that, in parenthesis, we will write b equal to 0 semicolon b is less than 3 semicolon b plus plus. Then we will make use of opening curly braces. Then we will write the word printf, then parenthesis, then quotation, and in quotation we will write %t. We need to iterate the for loop within each and every element of our array. Hence we will write the name of the array, which is m, and in first square bracket we will write the variable a, and in second square bracket we will write the variable b. This will be ended by a semicolon. In the next line again we will write the word printf, and here instead of /n we will write /t. This is used to change the tab. Then by making use of closing curly braces, we will end our inner for block. Again we will end our outer for block, and finally we can end our program. Let us now compile our program and check the output. Elements of our array are displayed in 3 by 3 matrix format. Now we can start with our second question, which is to add the 3D arrays. In this case we will be declaring 3 arrays. As usual, we will start our code with hash include angular bracket stdio.h. Then we will write hash include angular bracket conio.h. Then we will write void space main parenthesis, and then we will be making use of opening curly braces to start our program. Our 3 arrays will be of integer data type. The name of our first array will be m1. This will contain 9 elements in it, which will be represented in 3 by 3 format. Then by making use of equal to operator, we will display all the elements of this array in opening and closing curly braces. After that, we will be declaring our second array, which will be named as m2. Again, this will be of 3 rows and 3 columns. And by making use of equal to operator, in right hand side, I am declaring all the elements of this array within opening and closing curly braces. After the declaration of our first and second array, we will declare our third array, which will be named as m3. The size of this array will be 3 by 3 only, but this will be an empty array because here actual addition of the two arrays will be performed. Here also we will have to use for loop, hence I am also declaring two variables a and b of integer data type along with our 3 arrays. After the declaration process is done, we will make use of printf statement and display a text message stating that elements of our first matrix are. Then we will start a for loop, and in parenthesis we will write a equal to 0 semicolon a is less than 3 semicolon a plus plus. Then we will end our parenthesis. After that we will start opening curly braces. Then by making use of printf statement, we will shift the content towards next line. Just after that, we will start another for loop, and in parenthesis we will write b equal to 0 semicolon, b is less than 3 semicolon, b plus plus, and then we will end the parenthesis, and then we will start our opening curly braces to start another for block. We are using this for block over here to iterate it in each and every element of our first array, which is M1. Hence in printf statement I am writing %d, comma, my array name, which is M1, and in square brackets I am writing the variable names as A and B, which are used for the purpose of iteration over here. To end this, I am using two closing curly braces. Now we are supposed to display the elements of our second array. Hence I am writing printf statement, and in that I am writing elements of second matrix R. Again we will start a for loop, and in parenthesis we will write a equal to 0 semicolon, a is less than 3 semicolon, a plus plus. Then we will end our parenthesis and start opening curly braces to start our for block. To shift the content on next line, we will use the word printf, and then we will write /n in quotation. Just after that, we will start another for block, and here we will write b equal to 0, b is less than 3, b plus plus, and end our parenthesis block. Then we will again start an opening curly braces block. Here I will write the word printf, and I will shift the content in my next tab. Hence I am writing here opposite slash along with t in quotation. This for loop is being used to iterate all the elements of our second array. Hence in printf statement I am writing %d, and then I am writing my array name, which is M2, and in square brackets I am writing variables A and B, which are used for the iteration purpose. This block will also be closed by making use of two closing curly braces. Next we have to display the addition of both the matrices. Hence we will write the word printf, and then we will write addition of matrix is. Here again we will start a for loop, and in parenthesis we will write a equal to 0 semicolon, a is less than 3 semicolon, a plus plus. Then we will end the parenthesis block and start the block of opening curly braces. Again we will write the word printf and display the content in the next line by using opposite slash and n. Just after that we will start another for block. Here in parenthesis we will write b equal to 0 semicolon, b is less than 3 semicolon, b plus plus. We will end the parenthesis and start another opening curly braces block. Here firstly I will write the array name, which is M3, and in square brackets I will write the two variable name, which are A and B. Then I will use an equal to operator, and I will write the name of my first array, which is M1. Again here I will write A and B in square brackets to iterate each and every element of it, and then I will use the addition operator. After that I will write the name of my second array, which is M2, and again here I will write A and B variables in square brackets for iteration purpose. After the assigning process is done, I will write the word printf, and I will shift the content to next tab. After that, I will display all the elements of my third array, which is M3. Hence, I will write the word printf, and after %d, I will write M3, and in square brackets, I will write A and B variables. Our program will be closed by making use of three closing curly braces. Let us now compile our code to check the output. The output of our code is clearly visible on the screen. At first, elements of our first matrix has been printed, then elements of second matrix have been printed, and after that addition of matrix has been printed. Now by using the same code, we will do the multiplication of our same array. Instead of the word addition, we will write the word multiplication. Then in 27th line, instead of addition, again we will be writing the word as multiplication. After that, in the 33rd line, instead of using the plus operator, we will use their multiplication operator. Then we can compile our code and check the output on our screen. Here, instead of addition, the array elements would be multiplied and displayed over there. The difference is clearly visible on our output screen. Finally, we have reached the end of our video. I hope the concept of matrix addition and multiplication would be clear to all of you. Do share the video, like it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. And of course,